welcome to Vlogmas day 14. I'm in New Orleans. I haven't really been vlogging like my day-to-day thing in here in New Orleans. I have actually, but not for this channel, for Quincy's and I's like vlog channel together. But I just want to talk about something that happened today that has like just shaken me so much that I'm like crippled kind of right now. Like I couldn't function today after this. So we've been going out or whatever, and that's like not what it's about. But this morning we had a tour. It was the American Horror Story Coven. If you guys have watched that season, I don't think it might be season 4. I'm not 100% sure. And it's a tour of some of the things in the show are like real people, you know, like they talk about real people. If you guys have watched it, like the Axeman is real, Madame Lalaurie is real, Marie Laveau is a real person, like these real people. So we were just like, they took a tour of like the house and like the cemetery or whatever. So at one point after we were leaving the cemetery, we had to cross the street, and the tour guide, we're approaching the street. I just farted, I'm sorry. We're approaching the street and there's no crosswalk nearby. And as we're approaching, I look to Quincy and I'm like, this tour guide really being wild over here. I'm like, she's out here trying to jaywalk, but like, I follow her blindly anyway. And she crosses, and I guess like the street like kind of like curves, so you couldn't really see if there's cars coming at a certain point, but you couldn't really see like the corner because it was like it curved. So she steps into the traffic and then she steps back, but like I'm still walking, and then everybody's like, stop, stop, stop. And then I look and there's literally a car like I literally almost died. Like it's not even like exaggerating. I literally almost got hit by a car, and it was so close. Like I was so scared. I literally thought like, this is how I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die at this moment. And I'm not being dramatic, and I know it sounds so stupid, like I almost got hit by a car. Like no, I'm being so serious. I had to like literally run or I would get hit, or like there's no time for me. And then like after that I needed a moment to breathe, because I literally just almost died. Like, I needed a moment to breathe and relax, especially with my anxiety. I needed a moment to just like calm down. Like I was really shaken by that. I was shaking, and my anxiety is mainly, from what my therapist says and from what I've noticed, is like kind of like loss of control is one of them, and another one is the thought of dying, you know. So that really gave me bad anxiety, thinking that I was going to die at that moment. I didn't want to. So I'm gonna cry just thinking about it. So the tour guide keeps walking, and of course she still keeps walking on the freaking, we cross the street, and it's not like a crosswalk like that. Obviously you're not supposed to do that. And like I've always been a stickler for crossing crosswalks because of this. Like I don't want to die, you know. So she keeps doing her tour or whatever, and then it's like I got upset at first at Quincy. That I know it's not his fault, but because when I was doing that, he tried to stop me. But when he tried to stop me, I was already in the middle of the road. So when he tried to stop me, I like literally stopped in the middle of the road, and I looked around, and then like that's when I knew the car was coming. But if I would have just kept walking at my regular pace, that wouldn't have happened, you know. But because he said something, I stopped, and that's when I like lost time and had to actually run across the street. And it was just like that. Like when they crossed the street towards where I was, that's when I was like, oh, like you're the one that you started talking to me. And I was upset at him because he, like, had he not done something, I would have more in the clear than I was, you know. But that's not the point. After that, like the tour guide didn't even stop. Like she realized that, like, I know it's not her fault, but like at the same time, like had she just crossed on the crosswalk when the light told us to cross, I wouldn't have been traumatized, you know. She still kept crossing in the middle of the street, not on the crosswalks, and I just needed time, and like it didn't seem like anyone really cared, and no one really thought it was serious. But in my opinion, it was serious. Like after the tour finished, it was like a 2.5-hour tour. After the tour finished, we're like, obviously we're here with 5 people, with 4 of the people, not including Quincy and me. Actually 3 people, not including Quincy and me, 3 of the people. And so we were hungry because we had some breakfast, but it wasn't like really a big breakfast or anything like that. So we were all hungry, and Quincy and I was thinking of going to like a mixed vegan / regular food place, and they, like, I don't know, I guess they didn't want to hang out with us or something, or maybe they wanted to go to this one specific place. So like, oh, we're gonna go to this chicken place, and we were like, okay, we're gonna go to this other place then. And like literally as soon as we left them, I like started crying because it was just like very traumatic, and like it just, I don't know, I was holding it in for such a long time. I just started crying, and it was just scary, and I've just been having anxiety ever since. So we went to this place, and it was actually very good. I had like 2 meals because I was like starving, and I just went through this, like, it was just like like if I was depressed, kind of, I don't know, it was weird. And we were there or whatever, and after that we came back to the Airbnb, and we still haven't met up with them. We were supposed to meet up after food, but like they didn't really message us saying like, oh, we're here or whatever, and we didn't message them until later. So they were like, oh, we're at a bar, we've been here for like an hour and a half, and it's like, thanks for letting us know. You know, but like I'm not really like in the mood to go to the bar, so I'm just gonna be here. I don't know, like I'm bored and I want to do something, but at the same time, like I don't want to go outside, I'm scared, you know. It's just I don't know. Okay guys, so I'm finally back from New Orleans. I kind of wanna say that I know I didn't vlog that much in New Orleans, but I was just trying to enjoy myself. I did upload every day, which is what the Vlogmas is kind of about. I will be uploading one video about like New Orleans and like what to do or whatever, like don't worry about that. But if you want to see New Orleans vlogs, I will be posting them on Quincy's and I's vlog channel. I don't know when they're gonna go up. It might be a year from now. At this point we haven't uploaded in forever, so but whenever I do upload a new video on there, I will let you guys know, so you guys can go over there and watch it and subscribe to that channel. But yeah, so there will be vlogs on it, just not on this channel. But I want to reflect on my trip for a quick second. So after I almost died, which you guys saw that earlier, that night we went out to eat again. I was still really shaken up. So I went with Quincy and I decided that I wanted to do something because first we were hungry and we had nothing to eat, and second I didn't want to spend almost a whole day in the Airbnb. So we went out, we ate, we walked around outside a little bit, and then we went back home. And then our friends got back home like 10 minutes after we got home, and then kind of just talked and we went to sleep. Tell me how I'm in line to go through security, and Quincy said something like, oh, it must suck to lose your ID if you're traveling, because like how do you get that figured out or whatever, like how do you, like if you're traveling. And then I'm like, speaking of ID, I haven't seen my ID in a long time. So I look at my wallet and I can't find my ID, and I'm like, shit, where was the last time I had my ID? I was like, last time I saw it was at this time, and I don't remember what I did with it, and I'm like freaking out. And then like our friends are behind us, and then like we're getting closer and closer to like the TSA agent and to hand our IDs, and like people, I'm like kind of holding up the line. So we have our friends go through security. I like step out of the line. I'm looking everywhere. I'm looking at my purse. I'm looking in my book bag. I'm looking at my pockets. I'm looking everywhere, and I can't find it. Quincy's looking at his stuff. I'm like literally like opening my luggage. I'm like looking everywhere, and then I take my phone out of my pocket. And at this point, I'm freaking out. Not because I lost my ID or anything, because like I know that can get replaced. I know everything's gonna figure itself out. Like, if anything, I can take a bus from New Orleans to Orlando. Like, it could have been figured out somehow, you know. I would have got to Orlando somehow. I could replace my ID for like 50 bucks, you know. Like, it's not that big of a deal. But what was worrying me the most was thinking, if I told my mom, I lost my ID, she's gonna be like, oh, you're so irresponsible, you know. Like I know, like I could already hear her saying stuff, and I was just like, shit, like I don't want my mom to think I'm irresponsible, like I can't believe it, whatever. So anyway, I take my phone out of my pocket. Quincy's like, oh, check the back of your phone. I take off the phone case from my phone, and then lo and behold, there's my ID. Finally, I found my ID. So then I went through security. When I passed through the little metal detectors where they make you like lift your hands, I don't know what, like I took my jacket, I took this jacket off. I just had this long sleeve. I took my belt off. I took my shoes off. I did everything correctly. I took my laptop out of my bag. You know, everything they make you do. My freaking like body like lit up or something, and they like patted me down, and she was like doing something to like pumps in my hands or something, I guess, to like test for like explosive powder or like gunpowder or like drugs, or I don't know what she was testing for, but she was testing for something. And she like I was thinking she was gonna take me to a room or something. I was just like, shit. But no, she didn't take me to a room or anything. I was fine. She let me go through. And yeah, but it was very eventful, good trip. Definitely recommend to go to New Orleans. There's a lot of history, a lot of tours you can do. There's a lot, like, there's so much story. I don't know, it's very cool. I really liked it. I don't know if I would live there per se, but I think it's cool. It's more of a city feel than I remember. Not that I remember, but than I thought it would be. I thought it would be like kind of like a small town or whatever, and I never really had a huge desire to go to New Orleans. But it was really cool. The public transportation was pretty cool. I mean, like, we got everywhere we needed to go within 40 minutes max. I mean, the only place that took us longer was going to the airport because it's a little bit like out of the way, but everything was really manageable. I really liked it. So yeah, I definitely recommend you guys go to New Orleans. Hopefully if you're over 21, because it's like a big drinking city. People love drinking over there. But yeah, that is it for today's vlog. I hope you guys enjoyed this vlog, I guess I could say, because it's not really a vlog. I'm just kind of talking to you guys. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in tomorrow's video. Bye.
Gucci gang, 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 Gucci gang. Spread thin racks on new chain. My bitch love do cocaine. Ooh, I fuck a bitch, I forgot name.